I am cleaning my salon. I'm taking the rugs and stuff because the rugs, they all cover the wires so nobody will trip and fall and nobody will see them. All these little mat rugs and stuff and everything in my salon. And I need to vacuum that up. Anyways, but I've always wanted, even before I had my first location was on Speedway, if anybody remembers. Yes, I still do hair because I still get clients who, I thought you stopped doing hair. You moved and I thought you stopped doing hair. No, I was telling everybody I moved to 22nd Street because I was over from Speedway. That was 8 years ago. I was there for 5 years. But anyways, when I first got my first salon, before that, I've always wanted to turn a house into a salon. And when I was able to move, because I was in an 800 square foot, I don't know why they call that a suite. It wasn't really a suite because to me, anything that is over 300 square feet is not a suite anymore. It's a big old building. But anyways, I've always wanted to turn a house into a salon. I wish this was like upstairs and a downstairs. That would have been the bomb. But anyways, I found this place. And actually, I wasn't even looking for this place because I didn't know this place was even available. Did not know. Like the salon the building that I was looking for was on the internet. And it was this building right here. It says VIP Spa. That one was the one that was listed on the internet. So when I saw that one, I was like, okay, I might be able to turn that into something. But then I looked and I saw this one, that it was available and it was a building by itself. And it had, it wasn't a suite. It wasn't connected to anything. And I'm like, I've always wanted a single building by itself, standing by itself. Because I saw a lot of houses by the university, little small houses, and they were turning them into businesses sometimes. Like one was a barbershop. It was so cute. And hair salons and things like that. I think one was called Coyote Ugly or Coyote. What is that salon in town? It's called Coyote something. It's been in Tucson since I was little. I can't remember the whole name of it. But Coyote wears sideburns. I think that's the name of it. And it's a Caucasian woman that owns it, I believe. But anyways, I was looking for I saw this building when I went to go look for the other one, like I said. And then I couldn't believe that this building was available. So I came over here to this building and I looked at it, and then I called the guy to set up an appointment so that I could look at it. And I had been looking for weeks and weeks because we had to move out of the other building. And I wanted a bigger building. This one is 1,200 square feet. The other one was 800. So that was 400 more square feet. Awesome. I loved it. That was awesome. So I was like, okay, let me see how much this one costs. And when they told me for like the first 2 months, it was $750 a month for the first 2 months. Take my money. Yes, I couldn't wait. Seriously, not even wait to move in to this building. And so I moved in here, and thank God my stylist who I had at the time, they helped me move into the building. That was very nice of them. And this whole section right here used to have stylists in it. All of this was like stylists. And then over here was where the TV was. And then it was like right here. It was stylist and stylist. And then I had a station like right here. And then I tried to put a station here, but I don't really think that really worked out. Then I had right here was a station, right here was a station, and right here was a station. So I had like 3 stations over here on this side, and then like 3 stations over here, and then the TV was over there, and then I had like 1 station here. And then in here I had I'm trying to think. This is where the reception area was over here. It was over here. And I'm trying to think, did I have stations? And I had stations in here too, but I remember like right here, and then like this whole area right here when I first moved in was the reception area, this whole long line. And I had changed this front room so many times, it's ridiculous. And then I had station, and then I had like massage, so I could do massage over here. No. I had another small reception here, but then later I changed it to do massages over there. Now it didn't look the way it did. The bed was turned, like the legs are over there. It was turned this way. So the legs pointed out this way. And this wasn't my whole station, because this whole station, almost the whole thing is mine, my station. And I didn't have a yoni steam because I wasn't doing yonis. But now I am. But this has become my home. This is my second home. Seriously, this is my second home. I always tell people I have 4 babies. I have 3 that I gave birth to, and then 1 that I gave birth to in my mind. I love my salon, and I change it up every once in a while. You guys know that like every 6 months you come in here and it's totally different. I love it. I love changing it up. I love moving stuff around and doing things. This is one of my favorite places to be. I love it when my clients say that too. They will be like, I love coming to your shop. And I'm like, thank you so much. Another thing that I'm adding in the shop, which I probably am doing too much, but you know what? Hey, whatever. I'm see these little small ones? The small ones? I have one here, and then I have a small one in the bathroom, and I have a small one in the yoni, and I turn it on only when someone is getting a yoni steam. And then let me see. The one in the bathroom. This one. Don't take that ball out. That's why I said do not touch the waterfall, because when you take the ball out of there, it squirts water everywhere and there's a whole entire mess. So don't touch the waterfall. Anyways, I want to have those little small tiny ones at every station. I know because I thought about it for months and months and months, and I knew I was probably doing too much, but it's my salon. Hey, if I don't want it anymore, if I don't want the waterfalls anymore, I can put them in the beauty supply and sell them. But anyways, that's what I am going to do. And I've ordered 2 of them already. So I'm thinking about ordering some more. And then another thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to do that maybe today. My crates. I've had these crates for several years, and they have been worn. Shampoo is all over them. They need to be cleaned. They need to be all of that. And I got the idea to put my shampoos and conditioners in crates from another lady. Now, she didn't use crates, but she used like some fancy buckets or something like that. And or baskets or something. And that I saw on like YouTube. And so I did it. And I'm like, this is great, because I used to have my shampoos and conditioners just up there, and that made it look so much more put together. I want to go get some more because, like I said, I've had those for years and I want it to look nicer. So I'm going to get some more. I'm going to see if they have colored ones. But anyway, I mean, I can take these and spray paint them if I wanted to. But anyways, I am going to just go get some more. I'm going to try to do that today. I think I got them from Hobby Lobby. I might have got them from Michael's, but Hobby Lobby is just up the street and around the corner. I'm not even playing. I can be at Hobby Lobby in 10 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I need to finish while I'm walking around. I need to finish shaking my rugs because the dirt comes from people when they come first inside. The dirt is here. And so I have to vacuum the front more than I vacuum anywhere else. So what I'm going to do is I need to get me another vacuum cleaner too so I can vacuum in here. And just this area, just the floor, the front of the salon where when you come straight into the beauty supply. So y'all can come shop 6015 East 22nd Street, Tucson, Arizona 85711. I also travel to Sierra Vista on Thursdays. Y'all make your appointments for Thursdays. I do apologize. That's really the only day because I have a salon that I work up there, and I agreed to work there on Thursdays. So I'm going to try to see if I can do more days later, but right now, Thursdays. So make your appointment. Here's my earring collection. Anyway, I'm going to finish doing these rugs. So, all natural beauty salon. I was the first all natural beauty salon in Tucson. Been open since 2011. Very proud of that. See a need, fill a need. I sure did. Thank you. Come shop and support. All natural. I work with all hair types, all skin types. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm putting these bars. I'm going to try to get another bar and put it because I have it here because there's no more room for these racks for the clothes. There's no more room for these racks. And I want to get men's clothes. I have women's clothes and I have children's clothes. I want to get men's clothes. So I'm going to put some of the children's clothes up here too because I got some more children's clothes. But I want to get a second rack I'm thinking about and putting it right here. Putting it right here so it can hang down in this space. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to order that. But I got some more hangers yesterday. And I'm going to hang these clothes up so that because I got the bag and I got this is just one bag. I got like 2 more bags at home. So I'm going to do that. And then I went and bought this shop vac from Ace Hardware. It's a small shop vac. This thing will suck up your face. Not even playing. So I'm going to finish. So please come support Remilaku's all natural beauty salon and spa. Plus beauty supply and boutique. My salon, like I said, used to be a house. So let me show you because the landlord, he says, oh no, it never used to be a house. Yeah, because I have workers who come in and always ask me, do I live here? And not workers, but clients. And they'll come in and do you live here? And I say no, and this used to be a house, didn't it? And I go, yeah, you can tell where it used to be a house. Like this door right here, this door frame right here doesn't have a door anymore. But if I wanted to, I could probably go to like Ace Hardware or Home Depot or something similar and get a door and a doorknob and just tell them the measurements that I need. Or I could order one. I could probably get another door. This was a bedroom. And then this was a bedroom. And you can tell that they changed it. Like my station used to be a bedroom, and you could tell like this used to be a door frame. Like this used to have doors here. You can tell. You can so really tell. And then another one, like you see, that is another storage, like a closet. You used to be able, because they put a door here here to make it commercial, like a commercial property. But when it was a house, you used to be able to come in through that. You used to be able to come in through here. It wasn't a closet. You could walk through. You know those like rain closets they call it or whatever? Like they have them in the South. Like in Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, stuff like that, where you come from outside, like Texas and stuff, and you come from outside, you wipe your feet, you put the clothes down and your jacket down, and then you come into the house, so that you won't mess up the whole entire house from when it was rainy or muddy or you're dirty or whatever. And I think they're called rain closets or something like that. It's rain something. But anyways, that is where it used to be able to come in, because you can tell from the outside. I don't know if you can really see it, but you see that line, the demarcation line? Like, here's part of it. This is part of it. You can tell where this is a little bit different than this, because there's the line. If you can, I don't know what I'm trying to see. If you can see the line right there, that's where you come through. And it used to have a door. It was a line, and it goes, yeah, right there, and it goes here. There's the other part of the line. I'm trying to show you. Right here, and it goes up. And that used to be the door. Like if I move this sign, you might be able to see more where it's not all the same. That used to be a door. Then I can show you another thing. Some of these rooms were made after the house was already made. And then somebody came by and said, hey, I want to add more rooms to it. Because usually when you come into a room, you turn left or right at the wall, like here. You come through this door, you here, or you come here and turn on a light. You flick the switch. You can't do that. You have to walk all the way over here in the darkness, and there's the light switch. Then you turn on the light switch. And then another one. This room right here, you can tell, like you used to be able to come in from the outside. You used to be able to come in. I don't know if it's from where the window is or where exactly on this one, but because you have to walk all the way over there to turn on the light switch, because this door right here, this door frame, and then you walk, because you used to be able to come into this room, I believe, from outside. So when my landlord tells me, oh, this was never a house. Oh, yes, it was. I can tell, because my mom and her sisters, they used to buy houses that needed to be fixed up. And what they would do is fix up the house and then resell it. You know, like those people that say, we buy ugly houses. Yeah, they did something similar to that, but it was just, one house every blue moon or whatever they would do that with. But yeah, this used to be a house. And not only that, you can tell that this house, they turned this into a den. This beauty supply used to be the den. This used to be the den right here. Because I remember my uncle, his house had a den. And what we would do is you would go into it and you had to step down a little bit. Like it either had a step or it had like a little lowering, because the floor was a little bit uneven. It was down. And yeah, this one, it goes down a little bit when you walk. And this used to be like they turned this like it used to be the den. So, but anyways, another thing, people always ask me, is it hard to own a business? And I tell people, it's only as hard as you make it. The reason I say that is because I had a client. Well, this is me. Let me tell you about me. I called the city here in Tucson, and I was asking them a question, and I can't remember exactly what question I was asking, but I was asking them, I can't remember anyways, but we got to talking about 1099s, I think it was. And I was making my stylist fill out papers for 1099 so I can put that into my taxes. And she said, "Why are you doing that?" The lady at uh the office, the city. She said, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? They're my employees." She said, "They're not your employees. They're your independent contractors." And I was like, she's like, do they work for you, or do you work for them? Or do they pay you? And I'm like, "Yeah, they pay me. I don't pay them." And they're like, "Okay." So each station is their own little salon. So if they're not being paid by the hour, so they're not employees. They're independent contractors. And when I found out I was doing more work than I had to, that's what I mean when I say it's as hard as you make it. And I was making it harder only because I didn't know. And it was my first time owning a business. I had a client come in. She wasn't my client, but she was another client. She was one of my stylist clients, I believe. And this was years and years ago. And she said, she said she was her stylist for, I think she was a stylist in another state. And she was talking about how she was having to make her stylist pay, do the 1099. And I said, "Why are you doing that?" And she said, "What do you mean? I have to fill out for taxes." I said, "They rent a station, right? Or they are by commission." And she said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "You don't have to fill out the 1099 because they're not your employees. They're independent contractors. So you're not paying them. They're paying you." She said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "You don't have to fill that out." And she's like, "For real? I don't have to fill that out?" And I was like, "No, you don't have to fill that out." Because I told her when I went to the city, when I not went to the city, but when I called the city, "Yeah, you don't have to fill that out." And I was like, "Oh my, yeah, you're doing too much work." That's what I say when people always ask me. I know it's not really an answer, but when people ask you, how much is it a lot of work owning a business? It's only as it's only as much work as you make it. It's only as hard as you make it. Is it hard to own a business? It's only as hard as you make it. If you're making it too hard and doing too many things, because some people overthink and overdo because they don't want to miss anything, so they do more than they have to. And then they come home and they're tired and they're dead. And this was their dream. Don't be tired doing your dream. You should be having fun. I come to the salon and I got somebody's hair to do, or somebody's service or whatever I'm doing. Oh my Lord, especially if I've done that service 1,000 times and I know I can nail it. Oh boy, shoot. I'm so happy. I come to work smiling and I be blasting my tunes and I be so happy coming to work. This is not really 100% work for me. This is, how people say, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. It's so fun. It's fun for me. The only thing I don't like is doing the taxes and the paperwork. Yeah. There needs to be more beauty and more hair and more nails and more waxing and more, more beauty. But anyway, the paperwork comes with it because I'm the owner. So anyways, like I said, it's only as hard as you make it. And like I said, I've always wanted to turn a house into a salon, and I finally did. I love it. And if anybody wants to work here, going on 13 years this year, and I've been doing hair and beauty for 23, but I've had my salon for 13 years. If anybody wants to work here, booths are $150 a week. And this one is fully furnished, and not fully furnished, but it has all the products that you may need. It's $200 a week because of all the products that I have. And yeah, you don't get to take them home or anything, but you can use them while you are here. So this nail station is $200 a week. But the rest, everywhere else in the salon right now, until I figure something else out, is $150 a week. So message me if you want to work here. Tucson, Arizona.